hold on to your seats, because what I'm about to share could mean thousands of dollars coming your way in a stunning late-night session. Congress has just passed what might be the most significant relief package of 2025, and it's specifically targeting Social Security and SSDI recipients. We're talking about not one, not two, but three separate deposits hitting bank accounts starting August 30th. $1,400, $2,900, and $3,300. This isn't just another rumor or prediction, this is happening. And you need to know exactly how to make sure you don't miss out on a single dollar before we dive into all the crucial details about these life-changing payments. Take 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because with how quickly these programs are rolling out, you can't afford to miss a single update. And I'll be here breaking down everything you need to know in real time. Let me start by addressing what's probably running through your mind right now. Is this too good to be true? I've been covering Social Security and SSDI news for years, and I can tell you that while this package is unprecedented, it's very real and very much needed. Let's break down exactly what happened and what it means for you. These triple payments didn't just appear out of nowhere. Based on my analysis of economic indicators and congressional patterns, I predicted something like this might be coming. Yet even I am amazed by the scale of what they've approved. Here's why this is happening now and why it's so significant for millions of Americans. First, let's look at the timing. August 30th isn't a random date. It's strategically chosen to help recipients deal with the fall season's typically higher expenses and prepare for the winter months ahead. Based on previous relief programs, I expect the rollout to be smoother than past initiatives, but there are still some important things you need to know to ensure you receive your payments. Looking at the structure of these payments, it's clear they've learned from past programs. The $1,400 payment is designed as immediate relief, while the $2,900 and $3,300 payments are structured to provide sustained support through what I predict will be a challenging economic period ahead. Now, you might be wondering who exactly qualifies for these payments. Based on the legislation and my analysis of similar programs, here's what I anticipate. If you're currently receiving Social Security retirement benefits, SSDI, SSI, or Railroad Retirement Benefits, you're likely eligible for all three payments. However, there are some important income thresholds and requirements you need to be aware of. From my research and understanding of how these programs typically work, I predict the payments will be distributed based on your regular Social Security payment schedule. Meaning if you usually receive your benefits on the 3rd of the month, you'll likely receive these special payments around the same time starting August 30th. Looking ahead, I can see several potential scenarios playing out based on previous programs and current economic conditions. And I believe these payments could be followed by additional support measures in the coming months. Historical patterns show that when Congress implements a program of this magnitude, it often signals the beginning of a larger support initiative. One question I'm already getting from viewers is, will these payments affect my other benefits? Based on how similar programs have been structured, I don't expect these payments to count as income for purposes of determining eligibility for other federal or state benefits. However, I strongly recommend keeping documentation of these deposits separate from your regular income records. Let's talk about what makes this program different from previous relief measures. I've studied countless relief packages, and this one has some unique features that make it particularly significant. The tiered payment structure, $1, $400, $2,900, and $3,300, appears designed to provide both immediate relief and longer-term financial stability. Based on economic indicators and past trends, I predict these payments will have a significant impact on local economies. When similar programs have been implemented, we've seen increased spending at local businesses, improved ability to pay medical bills, and reduced reliance on high-interest loans among beneficiaries. Looking at the implementation timeline, here's what I expect to happen. The Social Security Administration will likely begin sending out notification letters within the next few weeks. Based on past rollouts, I anticipate they'll use both mail and email communications to reach benefit recipients, so my advice is to keep a close eye on your mailbox and email inbox. Something interesting I've noticed is that the payment amounts $1, $400, $2,900, and $3,300 weren't chosen randomly based on my analysis. These figures correspond to different levels of need among beneficiaries. The $1,400 matches previous stimulus amounts for familiarity, while the larger amounts are calibrated to address specific cost of living challenges. From my experience covering these programs, I can predict some potential challenges in the rollout. There might be initial delays for some recipients, particularly those who've recently changed their direct deposit information or address. My advice is to log into your Social Security account now and verify that all your information is up to date. Looking at the broader economic impact, I expect these payments to create a significant boost in consumer spending through the fall and winter months. Based on similar programs, this could lead to improved economic conditions in many communities, particularly those with higher concentrations of Social Security and SSDI recipients. Now let's address something I see coming: potential scams. Unfortunately, whenever major benefit programs are announced, scammers try to take advantage. I predict you'll see phone calls and emails claiming to help people get their payments faster. Remember, the Social Security Administration will never call you asking for personal information to process these payments. Based on the legislative language and my understanding of federal benefit programs, I anticipate these payments will be tax-free for most recipients. However, I recommend consulting with a tax professional about your specific situation, as individual circumstances can vary. Looking at the timing of these payments, I can see why August 30th was chosen. It's strategically positioned before the holiday season, but after the summer vacation period when many people's savings are depleted, so this timing should help recipients better manage their finances through the end of the year. Additionally, I've noticed that this program includes special provisions for SSDI recipients that we haven't seen in previous relief measures. Based on the details, I expect this will be particularly beneficial for disabled individuals who often face higher medical and care-related expenses. Looking ahead to the implementation, I predict the Social Security Administration will use a staggered distribution approach similar to how they handle regular benefits, meaning that while August 30th is the start date, some recipients might receive their payments in early September, depending on their regular payment schedule. From my experience analyzing these programs, I can tell you that the key to ensuring you receive your payments promptly is having your direct deposit information current in the system. Based on past rollouts, those with direct deposit typically receive their payments 1 to 2 weeks before those waiting for paper checks. Now let's discuss what I believe will be the long-term impacts of these payments. Based on economic models and similar historical programs, I expect these funds to provide significant financial relief for at least 6 to 8 months for most recipients. This could lead to reduced credit card debt, increased savings, and better overall financial stability for millions of Americans. Looking at the broader economic picture, I predict these payments will help offset some of the financial challenges many Social Security and SSDI recipients have faced due to rising costs. The tiered payment structure suggests an understanding of the different needs among various recipient groups. Based on my analysis of previous programs, I expect some questions about retroactive eligibility for those who become eligible for Social Security or SSDI between now and August 30th. And I predict there will be provisions to ensure they don't miss out on these payments, though they might receive them on a slightly delayed schedule. If you're finding this information valuable, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone you know who receives Social Security or SSDI benefits. Remember to stay subscribed and keep those notifications on because I'll be providing daily updates as new details emerge about these payments. Looking at how these payments will be processed, I expect the Social Security Administration to use their existing payment systems, which should help minimize delays and errors. However, based on past experiences, I recommend keeping detailed records of any communications you receive about these payments. From my research, I can see that this program includes special considerations for recipients who use representative payees. I predict the payment process will be streamlined for these cases, but it's important for payees to understand their responsibilities regarding these additional funds. Looking ahead, I believe this could set a new precedent for how we approach financial support for Social Security and SSDI recipients. The structure of this program suggests a more comprehensive understanding of the varied needs among different beneficiary groups. Based on everything I've analyzed, here's what I predict will happen next. We'll likely see official announcements from the Social Security Administration within the next few weeks, followed by detailed instructions for recipients, with the first wave of payments beginning right on schedule on August 30th and most eligible recipients receiving their funds within the first 2 weeks of September. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Hit that subscribe button now and turn on notifications to stay updated on every development with these payments. Drop your questions in the comments below. I read every single one and use them to guide my future video topics. Remember, staying informed is your best strategy for ensuring you receive every dollar you're entitled to. I'll be right here, bringing you the latest updates and breaking down what they mean for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive even deeper into these exciting developments, along with further insights into how this landmark relief package could transform your financial future and set the stage for even more robust support in the months ahead.